What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Peter and I podcast.
Oh, yes, we are back once again. It is time for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peter's ass. Because it is the Peter and I podcast with your host, Mr. B. Jr., Chuck Didge, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Sophomore Chokehard.
Sophomore
And special guest, Paul Nocha. Once again.
So I got WandaVision and Jared Leto news.
Sophomore choke.
Fuck
I
off
get it
with
now.
both of those. Have you watched the episode of WandaVision?
Yeah,
but we don't need to go down that rabbit
Yeah, we
hole.
won't
go down there yet.
What'd you say?
No, we don't have to go down that rabbit hole.
What'd you say?
Okay.
What did you
The new WandaVision.
Oh, you're the worst.
And then
We're just gonna do a whole WandaVision recap
and-
like
and
you
Jared
always
Leto.
do, and like
yeah, we don't need to do it.
yeah.
But
It's
this
like-
one,
it's like those
if
people-
any episode deserves to be broken
Like
down,
remember,
it's
there was,
this fucking
remember like
episode.
that last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones where there's a bunch of podcasts with fucking Game of Thrones people or Game of Thrones recap podcasts, like specific podcasts dedicated to the recap of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And you're being even worse than that by doing a show that nobody even cares about, like Game of Thrones.
I was joking.
But no, you're not.
Anyway, I do have a Jared Leto story though.
No, but I'm just saying. You son of a bitch. Oh, we got another Jared Leto?
Another Jared Leto
It's
story.
going to be Jared Leto all the time.
I don't know, like
It's become a theme.
I
at
don't
this
know
point.
why he like everything. There was like
It's because you keep clicking
It's your
on Jared.
algorithm.
Yeah, it's your algorithm. You keep clicking.
No,
anytime you see Jared Leto, you're going to click on it.
I
And then
even-
now
I-
it knows. Now
I-
your
I
Google
even
knows.
I even put.
Oh, this guy
do
loves
not
Jared
show me
Leto.
Jared. I even put do not show me Jared Leto.
He gets
No,
so
he
hard
says-
for Jared Leto.
Yeah, and then when they click no, that means you even love him anymore because you went to the extent of taking time out of your day and pushing I don't like
Not
Jared.
interested in Jared Leto. But so apparently he didn't
Jared
know
Leto was living in your head, right?
he didn't know there was a pandemic going on because he was in a silent meditation
A what?
getaway.
Yeah, where the fuck have you been? That came out like
I didn't know that shit.
a week after the pandemic happened.
It just popped up in my. Jared Leto didn't know that the pandemic was going on until for like
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I didn't know that. It just came up on my
Yeah,
feed.
I was like right when it happened.
There's
And he's like, I'm just gonna go
All
back.
right, so we don't have Jared Leto.
we don't have Jared Leto news. That's old news apparently. Moving on.
You're the worst host. In the world.
Apparently, shit. Disney wants to do 10 more Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Fucking whack.
Or it says projects, not necessarily movies.
So without Johnny Depp.
Yeah, without Johnny Depp, and then it looks like they want to do a series on Disney Plus
Why no Johnny Depp?
because
He's that
Amber Heard.
trendy black woman.
I don't think anybody's gonna be as interested in it without Johnny Depp.
Without Johnny Depp, yeah, I mean,
He's kind of the brand.
Yeah.
to the point that they put him in the fucking actual ride, like, like the
people
Pirates
were
of the
going to go.
Are they taking him out of the ride?
Because people were
I don't know.
going to Pirates of the Caribbean. They're like, "What the fuck? Where's Jack
Where's-
Sparrow?"
yeah,
Why
yeah.
is he not part of the the franchise no more?
No, well, he got fired from the Harry Potter movies.
He was in Harry Potter?
No, well, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to
Oh
Find
yeah,
Them.
he was in Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, he's
What is that?
Grindelwald.
Yeah, it's like a prequel to Harry Potter.
Oh.
It like has young
pretty dope.
Dumbledore.
Have you seen that meme where it's like
That's actually really good.
What the hell?
it's like people comparing Darth Vader to what's his name?
Grindelwald?
Voldemort.
Oh, Voldemort.
And then like Darth Vader's like, I took over the galaxy. You couldn't even take over a high school.
But I'll say that Voldemort was more brutal when it came to.
That was one of the more
No.
brutal than Darth Vader.
He just killed people just because.
So did Darth Vader.
I mean, yeah, but
He just had Darth Vader just had a choking fetish.
just all it was.
Yeah, but he killed like kids.
Oh
He
yeah,
killed, he
I-
cut kids
yeah.
in half.
that's true.
The
That's true.
lightsaber.
I forgot about that whole
Bunch
scene.
of kids, innocent kids, in a room all by themselves, just him and a bunch of kids.
So innocent,
Kids
but
that
you're
trusted
like,
him.
what are we gonna do, Anakin? And then he just fucking whips out his lightsaber
Yeah.
and just cuts them all down.
I forgot about that scene.
Kids, Peter, kids.
That threw off my whole train of thought. I had
Younger
something.
than high school kids.
God damn it!
Fucking 10-year-olds. Fucking little Jasmines. Killed a bunch of little Jasmines.
Just a bunch of tiny children. Do it for the children. Oh well, since we're on Harry Potter, live action TV series in early development at HBO.
What are you
Is
talking
Daniel
about?
Radcliffe in
They're
it?
gonna do a Harry Potter live action series.
Ooh, is Hermione Ranger coming back?
They haven't said, but I know they were in talks with all three of them to do something. So, and they haven't confirmed that it's this, but
gonna
it's
be
probably
about
this.
the kids of the Harry Potter.
Wait, it's a live
They
action
did show him
what?
in the last
Harry
one.
Potter movie or TV series.
TV series, yeah. But like, is it going
Yeah, they
back
showed
in
him
time?
in the
Is
last,
it gonna like redo the movies, or is it gonna go from where they're at?
It would kind of be hard to go back in time now because they're all old.
I
It's
don't know.
about their
and it-
kids, just like everything like Ghostbusters.
Well, they did they did a play, The Cursed Child, which is I don't know if it's
Harry Potter.
Harry's Potter kid or if it's somebody else's. I know it's like I think it's actually Draco's kid. I'm not sure.
Draco.
I never read it. And I didn't go to the play.
Drake's kid?
Drake's kid, yeah. No, let's keep kids away from Drake. I just saw something today too, because remember he was talking to what's her name, 11 from Stranger Things.
Yeah, we're just friends, man. What's going
Yeah,
on?
but someone posted
Yeah,
a picture of her like at some appearance saying like she looks like everyone always says she looks like she's in her 30s.
Who?
11 from Stranger Things. She when she
What's her name,
gets
like
good
Bobby
full,
Brown or something?
yeah, Millie Bobby Brown. When she's in full makeup, she looks a lot older. And someone put a comment underneath that was like, she looks too old for Drake now. He stopped talking to her.
That's fucking funny.
But this whole the Harry Potter thing, people are kind of upset about it because of no one likes J.K. Rowling anymore. Apparently,
Oh, because she's a Trump supporter?
She's just a...
she's just
Was she a Trump supporter?
no, I don't think
but
she was.
She's like
she's
some
English. Like she doesn't. I don't
right-wing
think-
thinking human being that just...
But she's like out there. She's like very right wing type.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole thing because like, I think it's like something like she's
she's
anti-trans
anti-
or something like
but
that.
she's just
Yeah,
right.
well, she's she's homophobic, isn't she?
Well, she made
No, she made...
The,
I think
she
they-
just like kind of made it happen. She's like, oh yeah, Dumbledore's gay.
yeah.
I think she did that as a response to people claiming that she's homophobic. Like, how am I homophobic? If Dumbledore sucks cocks.
He's been gay the whole time.
No, but just something did
Fuck
happen
it,
about
obviously.
Like she said something about trans rights or
yeah,
something. and-
came out transphobic to people.
Yeah, and like people lost their minds. They're saying that if they give her a show.
Yeah, and I remember like the quote being not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Like, it was something like it's like
kind
okay.
of reasonable what she's saying.
Yeah. I'm trying to
See,
think.
now you're a Nazi sympathizer. Shut up.
But people are saying that giving her a TV series is giving her a platform she doesn't deserve. But it's like I feel like it's Harry Potter. It's not like yeah, okay, it's her creation and she's probably gonna have some input on the show itself. But it's not like she's gonna go up there and like Harry's gonna be all anti-trans.
Giving everybody in the world a Twitter account is giving them a platform
Yeah.
that everybody doesn't deserve.
So I mean, it's like I don't think there's gonna be any like anti-trans spell casting. Like,
Yeah,
be honest.
that's that like weird line drawn. Like, do you support the art or the artist?
Yeah. Well, last week we were talking about R. Kelly. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you can't like 12 play. I mean,
Yeah, you can't throw those songs away.
you can't.
Is that a dog?
That's
Yeah, it's Rhonda.
I don't know what happened last week. We started to talk about the fight, and then we just started talking about the stream with ESPN, and then we just never talked about the fight.
Because that was more prominent.
Yeah. But so there's an update on that. Dana White.
Did you ever get your refund?
Yeah, I got my refund.
Oh, badass.
Yeah,
Full refund?
full refund. Yeah,
Badass.
yeah. I didn't get through ESPN. I had to go through Google and I didn't get the fight, and they were like, there you go.
Oh, so
We got you, bro.
like Google Pay or something?
Yeah, 'cause I bought it through Google,
Oh, that's cool.
and it was in app but since I bought it in app, it goes through Google.
So interesting.
But Dana White.
That's cool that you get your refund.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was super psyched about it because we missed half the pay-per-view because of it.
Yeah. No, yeah. Even if we miss one fight, that's enough.
Yeah. Well, see, ESPN was giving partial refunds for missing the first 2 fights or whatever.
That's not fair.
That's not, yeah. But I mean, you're still seeing the main event, so it depends on how much of a refund they're giving you.
It's not fair.
Like, if they're giving you half the money back, okay, maybe.
They fucked up.
Yeah, it's their fault.
Like, they didn't deliver on their agreed upon. Like, you purchased this product.
Yeah.
With these fights that you're gonna watch.
Yeah.
And almost half of them.
Didn't work.
Give me my refund.
But remember Dana White was saying about going after the illegal streamers?
Yeah, it was like one guy.
It was one guy.
It was one fucking guy, and he was like, "Yeah, we were about to fuck them," and he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Good move, buddy.
Yeah.
Good move,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's-
Because we're gonna fuck you."
So, and then Dana quotes the
He's
guys.
such a piece of shit.
So watch here. Dana quotes
And
the
next
guy.
time, it's gonna be another guy. This one guy. So I was like, okay, so you're out busting one
Targeting one
fucking
guy.
guy.
One guy, yeah, well, no, he says. This is what he says. He says every event I'm going to go after one of these guys or more. We'll see.
One, possibly 2 to 3 guys.
Sometimes I won't even go after him.
Just make them think we're going after him. But no, this is what he
They'll
says.
never see it coming.
So he's talking about that one streamer. I guess they had him under surveillance, and so
Who was that one guy that did the one where he was pretending to play video games? The one that was pretending to
Oh
Twitch
god, I
stream?
forgot about that. Yeah, he was
He
Twitch
got
streaming.
fucked over though, that guy.
I think he did eventually. Yeah.
Oh, he was acting like he was playing UFC?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like on with the controller, with streaming the
He was
fight.
streaming. Yeah. Yeah, he had full screen the fight on, and then he was in the corner and just him and the controller.
Oh, bro, my parry won't
And
work.
they never pulled his
I
thing
can't
because
parry.
they never pulled his. They never took it down because
They thought it was.
That was the game.
Yeah.
It just didn't flag or whatever. I don't know.
But
That's
so
pretty tight.
yeah. But so Dana's talking about the one guy that they had under surveillance. He found out they had him under surveillance, or they notified him he was under surveillance or something. And so this is Dana's quote. He put out a statement that night. He said, "I will not be streaming McGregor versus Poirier anymore, but I will show you how to buy it illegally or how to buy it legally." And now his whole streaming service has been deleted. It's gone, disappeared. One down and a shitload to go.
He deleted his and opened a different account.
No, so check it out. So the guy's what the guy actually said was, here, let me see if we pull it up. So this is what the guy actually said. He said, "I will not be streaming McGregor versus Poirier anymore, but I will show you how to watch it legally. All you have to do is use a VPN, change your location to the Netherlands, and watch it on this site."
Exactly what I was saying the week
Yeah.
before, or when he said about this. I was
Yeah.
like, can't you just get a VPN?
And then he goes full on to what VPN to use, what sites to go to.
That's pretty sick. And that's all legal.
Yeah, it's all legal. Yeah, and so, but the way Dana puts it is like he just said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna stream it anymore. So here's go watch it legally."
Yeah. And you assume that he's saying like, oh, you buy it from the ESPN.
Yeah, not you get a VPN.
What
yeah.
VPN did he use?
I just closed it. I forgot which one he said. But yeah, he recommends what VPN to use. I forget, it's like something cool or I forget what it was. He says it's
Cool VPN?
it's like one of the cheaper ones out there that actually lets you change your locations and
NordVPN.
so. But yeah, it's but it's just funny how he twists the words in his statement to make it seem like it's just
He's such a liar.
he's such a fucking scumbag, man. But we still buy his shit every fucking
Yeah, I mean, they got a good product.
yeah.
Sometimes if you have a good product, I mean, it's just going to sell itself.
Basically. It's the fighters that sell it.
It's because it's not, but it's not like boxing where it's all split up, and yeah, they all could fight each other, but they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Where like the UFC, they force them to fight each other. Like, no, this is your next fight.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna sit out for a fucking year.
Yeah, exactly. Which I mean, it's like that's the whole thing with Dustin Poirier saying he's not gonna fight Chandler.
Chandler. But if that's a fight that they want him to do, they're not gonna give him any other fights.
Yeah, exactly. But he's saying he doesn't want to fight him. But he came in. He
That's
won.
what's been going on a lot lately. Why some of these guys don't fight every year, or they get one fight a year, because they don't want to fight. They pick and choose.
Yeah.
So the UFC's like, fine, we'll let you sit out for a fucking while until, and then that's why they cut Yoel. That's why they cut Woodley. But apparently Woodley's back.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Fuck. Woodley's he's gone downhill the last couple fights. So I haven't he's
been awful.
Yeah, he just hasn't, and not entertaining and just not doing a good job.
Try. Like he just shows up.
Yeah.
Like he shows up and he doesn't really feel like fighting.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'll just go in there and see what happens.
HBO. Have you guys seen have you watched anything on HBO Max recently? Max? Or as Jasmine calls it,
Game of Thrones?
Hobo Max? That's what Jasmine calls it. She calls it Hobo Max. But so, you know that little trailer they put on before every episode? Have you seen it?
Yeah, they put a new Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, there's more Mortal Kombat footage and more Suicide Squad footage, or actual Suicide. I don't know. The more I hear about it, the more I'm hyped about it. Because James Gunn's saying it has nothing to do with the previous ones. It's like you don't even have to.
It's just Guardians.
It's a sequel, but it has nothing to do with the previous
Well,
one.
no, you don't have.
It's a sequel.
Yeah.
It's a continuation, not a sequel.
But in this one, they're acting like the first one never happened. So it's a sequel, but
why even bring up the first one?
Because it happened. Like it's a movie that's out there.
A new universe.
But DC is calling it a sequel. James Gunn is saying it's his own movie.
Nah, he's lying.
So, but
I don't believe that guy.
But they're saying
I don't believe that guy for a second.
One of the things that they're talking about right now, the guy that Joel Kinnaman, the guy that played Flag, the one that was banging Enchantress, Rick Flag, yeah.
The most forgettable character.
The main, he was talking about working with John Cena, and
John Cena.
They had him improvising. They had him improvising, and he says that they were so blown away by John because he was so sexually perverted and wrong and just so bizarre. The bizarre things came out of that man's sick brain. It looks like he was born out of the American flag, and he's just so ridiculously American, but he's just so sick and perverted. Like all his improv stuff that was just that he said John Cena stuff that he would like Joel Kinnaman wouldn't even repeat any of it in the interview because some of it was just beyond.
Yeah, it's probably like that locker room.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But he says the way you look at it, you look like he said, you look at John Cena, you just see
locker room talk.
What
was that? Remember that?
That was when Trump.
Was that Trump, right?
Yeah, Trump grabbed her by the pussy.
It was locker room. It's just locker room.
Locker room talk. Locker room talk.
Fucking locker room talk. That's hilarious.
But
It sounds like a pod. Like there should be a podcast.
Locker room talk.
Just call it the locker room.
Is there a podcast called locker room?
I'm sure that
The locker room.
I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there's one called locker room.
Because it's so. Spot on.
That's the new name of the podcast.
That's the new name of the podcast. No, Peter, can't say anymore.
Locker room. Oh no, those are playlists. Locker room. Lock talk by Locker Room Sports.
No, locker room podcast.
Locker room podcast. Locker room talk with Sebastian Rosero, and then locker room talk. Yeah,
Petering out podcast. It is. So. What about press start? Is press start taken?
Yeah, there's
a ton of press starts.
Is it real?
That's why we're the real press start.
Press start. There's press start. There's the real press start. There's
press start to play.
There's L press start. Oh, there's a press start.
No, there's press start.
Press start again.
There's the press start, and then there's press start to play.
Press start.
So, cause we
press restart.
Well, we came with the name. It was me and Brian, and we were just like, "What are we gonna call this?" And we were going back and forth, and like I think we were playing video games at the time, and we were just stuck in the menu. And I just don't fucking press start. He goes, "That's the name of the show," and so
that's a stupid name for a show.
That's how the show came. But then we did the first episode, and then we found out that there was a million podcasts called Press
How
Start.
did you not
So we became.
know?
We didn't Google shit. We just that's the name of the show.
And podcasts weren't really that big back then.
Wasn't there like a show called Press Start?
No.
Like an animated show on G4? What was that one called? Yeah, it was like G4 and it was like an 8-bit like comedy show, like animated comedy show.
You're talking, I think you're thinking of Code Monkeys.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Yes. I love that show.
That was a funny show.
But what was the name of that show that they had with Sarah Underwood?
Attack of the Show, and then they had X-Play. Yeah, they're bringing both of those back.
On what though?
G4.
G4's still network?
No, they're coming back.
Oh.
They're coming back. I think it's coming back. I just had the story on it.
And just like
I know, I remember we talked about it about Attack of the Show and that
same
coming back. I
as
didn't know
when-
G4 as a network was coming back.
the
Okay.
same thing as when G4 canceled and nobody cared. Nobody cares if they come back.
Yeah.
Well,
What the
so-
fuck? What's G4?
G4 was like a. Remember
It
Spike
was just
TV?
like the gaming network.
It was like Spike TV, but it was all about like gaming and.
It was the nerd network.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think Spike TV became G4.
No, Spike TV
No,
became
Spike TV
Paramount.
was
Oh, no.
definitely way before G4.
No, I know, but
But
Spike,
Spike
TV.
TV became Paramount.
Paramount.
Was it something
Okay.
before Paramount?
Oh, maybe.
Before Spike, what was Spike
They
TV?
turned to
I think it was
something else
TNN,
before
wasn't it? No,
TNN still.
That was long.
TNN's.
no, TNN's still TNN. Spike TV was something. I think it was Was it AMC? Like the all.
Oh, Spike before?
Yeah.
It was,
after Spike. Before Paramount and after Spike, I think it was something. Like,
Yeah, there was
Oh,
something
maybe.
else. I just don't remember what it is now.
whatever, who gives a shit?
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, G4 coming back, and it's coming back to the Peacock, the NBC streaming service.
It's called the Peacock.
It's just called Peacock.
Oh, Peacock.
It's not called the Peacock.
Okay, that
Because
does
the
sound
NBC
better than Peacock. Just Peacock.
Yeah.
The Peacock.
But so they're doing
they
it.
probably did like a fucking.
It's because the NBC symbols was
I know that, but the Peacock just sounds weird.
Yeah.
Peacock.
There's just streaming services all over the place.
Everything's a streaming service
Tired
now.
of it.
Yeah. Well, because
Expensive.
the thing about it is because no one's paying for cable anymore.
Yeah, but then
And-
you pay
and
for
fucking-
one
yeah,
thing,
you got all
one
these
thing, one
things
thing,
split
one
up.
thing.
Yeah.
It adds up to more than what you were paying.
Exactly.
For cable.
Because I mean,
Exactly.
so many people want a cord cut, but the thing is like with digital, like yeah, you can get NBC for free over digital antenna,
Right.
but like
But
it's
also,
fucking
like,
terrible. How like it's super hard
But-
to get fucking digital
But
signal.
when you have a digital
How? You
streaming,
just
you
put it
have
in
it
one of
everywhere.
those things.
You have it everywhere. Like
What?
if you go to fucking Vegas, you have.
You still have your
If you go to the fucking Netherlands,
Moon.
you still have your
same
your
yeah.
shit. But if you have cable, it's just here at
It's
your house.
at your house, yeah,
You can't use it. Well, now
Well,
you
no,
can.
now you have a login.
Yeah, that's true. You
Yeah.
have an app. They have that. Now.
yeah.
They're not. They're still not even. Their apps kind of suck.
Yeah, a lot of them do. And then see, the thing is, like, so like with Spectrum, like
Oh,
you
even
can watch
with the apps.
movies.
Yeah, you have to download all the other apps and then put your Spectrum info
Yeah,
into it.
but on top of that though, like so, like
But a lot of them don't do that anymore.
like the Spectrum on Demand. If you wanted to watch a movie on Spectrum on Demand, it has to be on your home network. So if you go to my house, yeah, it's a Spectrum Wi-Fi signal, but it's not your home network, so it won't let you stream movies.
It's stupid.
Yeah,
On demand shit, you can't watch on demand.
yeah, on demand shit. You
You
can't watch
just
on
watch live.
Just watch, yeah.
Wait, but you can use your Spectrum account to sign
What if you don't have
into
Spectrum Internet?
Then I don't know.
If you have the Spectrum cable though, you could a lot of the apps like
Yeah.
Showtime app will be like, okay, it's free because you have.
You have, yeah. I think,
Yeah.
but as long as you have it for their,
Yeah.
yeah. Right now, G4 because they're not coming out until I forget
Once
when
again,
now.
nobody
But
cares.
they're doing a thing right now called it's called B4G4, and it's on right now. It's on YouTube and Twitch. It's streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and so you can watch like early episodes on there.
And
Until
nobody's watching.
yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
I'm sure they got a bigger following than we do.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they're on the news articles.
The news.
They're talked about.
Yeah.
They're on,
We have 4 reviews.
Yeah, one of
they're
them's
on
me.
local access. We should go on a local access TV.
You know what? Like, I wish we could, like Wayne's World, like just.
Yeah, it's just no one watches that.
Dude,
shit.
no, you know what? Dad had a show on local actors for a while. Him and Buddha used to go.
Bum fights?
Do you remember? Okay, so in the neighborhood there was the train tracks, and then that street that's behind the train tracks, right there.
Yeah.
That's where the cable company used to be, and they had a studio there. And he used to go. Him and Buddha used to go, and they would just film shit. All
Oh,
the
there was a dude, a local dude. He was a fat dude. He kind of dressed.
Can we go to that studio?
I forgot
I
his
think
name,
it's
but he
still
would
there.
have like
I don't
local
think
artists or
It's still
local
there.
dudes show up, and it was
Yeah.
on channel like 3 or whatever 1.
Yeah, like some.
Yeah, and you just or whatever local.
Where we would
shit.
have to go, like.
But it was right there,
and shit.
right there by the
you would go.
the museum, whatever it's just called.
Yeah, no, that's not Don Julian. What is the fucking name of that thing?
Yeah, it's off of
No.
Where the fish pond where we used to go. We used to go
Yeah,
to
the
kids.
freaking
Homestead.
Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go like where that on
On the road.
Turnbull,
before,
and you
yeah.
make that like as soon as you cross the train tracks, there's that road right behind it.
Salt.
Yeah, pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's what Wally.
Getting
Remember?
more specific. More specific.
Come on, guys.
So exactly where it's at.
Now they know where we live.
The Wally George show. That
Oh, it was filmed there too?
no, it wasn't filmed there, but it was
Oh.
something like that. It
Yeah.
started off as local access, and it
Yeah.
became this huge fucking this thing.
Was it that huge?
It was huge.
It
Wally
like
George was
cult-
huge.
Cult huge.
Yeah, it was cold huge. But it was people like followed like I remember what
We should go. We have to go like at 2 in the morning.
Yeah. And they'll play us. They'll play it like at 3 in the afternoon when everyone's at work.
Yeah. And nobody watches.
Yeah. Or late at night when all the
yeah.
kids are just flipping
I
through
go
trying to find porn.
sometimes the one on that.
The
it's
porn
just
commercials?
Like Diamond Bar or something, and there's like sometimes there's like bands playing, like these old dudes.
Yeah.
That are in a band.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Playing, and there'll be like 2 or 3 people, old people dancing.
Yeah.
Maybe like a little kid dancing.
That's fucking awesome. Shit. Did we? You guys are probably all too young to remember this. I remember. I mean, I was really young, and I remember in Hollywood there was these billboards with this blonde chick in lingerie that just said Angeline, and they were all over fucking Hollywood for a while. And it was this chick that like she just wanted to be a movie star. She wanted to be a celebrity, and so she started buying billboards and just putting her name and picture up there. And so they just made a movie about her life. And they get into the Wally George stuff. They actually that's how she started getting known. Is she started going on Wally George. It's
Cool
a trip.
story.
But yeah.
Grandma's friends here.
We got my friends here? Okay. Let's take a quick break. We're about that time.
It's about that time.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So, anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
We're back.
And we're back.
I thought you said we're bad.
But yeah, anytime I'd be able to put Visine in my eyes and the red would go
Visine?
away. Bicene.
He said, "Oh,
Super
some
Bicene.
bicene.
Some Bicene.
Put some bicene. Let me give you a bicene lesson."
Like your socks, bro.
But yeah, I put the Visine and the red would go away, but like one eye is looking straight and one eye is looking off, fucking just watering out. or one would be open more and one would be like like my eye. There was no way.
I feel like that happens when you drink too.
Yeah, I think that happens to me when I drink too. But it's hard. It's hard to. My face always
Does
gives
that
me
happen to
away.
me? Does my eye water?
My face always gives me away.
I feel like it does mine too. I think that maybe be everybody. Their eyes kind of get weird when they drink.
Yeah.
They just lose function. They're just like letting go. So their muscles are just like, I'm gonna do what I want.
Basically. Well, that's why like drunk drivers. That's why they all survive the fucking crashes usually because their bodies they're just ragdoll.
Yeah.
It's like fucking they just flop.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear the Subway tuna drama?
They're getting sued for allegedly.
Or is it bad tuna?
Their tuna being like,
not tuna,
not barely any tuna in it.
Yeah, it's like just
mostly
enough
mayonnaise and pickles and.
Yeah, that's a good tuna. That's what I was growing up. I would just drench it in everything. It wouldn't even be tuna.
I think they're just mayonnaise, basically.
Yeah, mayonnaise, lettuce, pickles, peas, fucking mustard,
Peas?
fucking baby Lucas. Fucking my tuna was. I hated the taste of tuna growing up. Now I love it. But
Hello Rico.
Darla, get
I
over
used
here.
to love those. I haven't seen those in forever. Those are little.
They're like my
bag
bag.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just breathe.
Oh no, that's okay. No, those
Yeah.
are the. I'm
Alright,
thinking
come
of the.
Get up here.
What's they were like they were just little red packets, like skinny. They had like red sugar.
Oh,
in
yeah,
it.
those are good.
I
Red
used to-
sugar.
Oh
I
fuck!
don't know what those were called.
I don't know, but
Those are good.
I used to fucking love
remember
those
that
shit.
it would be like a big ass like moving truck, and it would go through the neighborhood and just sell like fruits and vegetables and all
Yeah,
that Mexican
yeah.
candy. Dude, I used to fuck those up. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
all the time. I used and they were like 10 cents a little thing.
Yeah, and it's just sugar, red
Yeah,
sugar.
it's just red.
Yeah, that show's good though. It's like
Fuck.
chili sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And it had lead in it too.
Yeah. Explains a lot.
That's why your eye wanders. Because of the lead.
Because of the lead. But yeah, so Subway's being sued because people are claiming that.
Apparently, I think they're also being sued because they like are illegally like their bread has so much like sugar in it that it can't be considered bread. That it's be considered cake. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know
I'm just making shit up now.
what's funny though is I got an email from Subway today, as a matter of fact.
Let's go redeem your $50 coupon.
It said something like, no.
Every
So-
time,
Oh,
I've eaten Subway several times where that shit made me just like super sick and I would like throw up and shit and bad.
The only thing I ever get from Subway is a
And,
meatball
like, I can
sauce.
tell, I'm like, dude, this fucking spinach looks
Yeah, there's
like this
yeah.
shit's wilted and
Yeah.
tastes weird.
Like I don't.
I never got the lettuce from.
I never get veggies at Subway. I get meatball subs.
That's why they're free. Like you get as many veggies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they just sit there. But so Subway sent me an email today
Rotten.
at 3:55 that says, "Let's talk tuna. Ours is 100% wild caught." And then like even if you if the coupon code to get to get 15% off your tuna sandwich is it's real.
That's funny.
So they're just putting out all kinds of stuff like, yeah, it's really tuna. We know what you're
How
hearing in
do
the
we know?
news.
Where's the kids? You guys got the kids in the basement now? Show us the kids. We're gonna storm Subway next. First it was the Capitol. First it was pizza. Was it pizza?
Pizza Planet or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
For
Now we're
Pizzagate.
targeting one Subway per pay.
Then the Capitol. Subway's next.
One Subway.
It's all Jared's fault.
Jared's not even in jail. He's being held behind Subway doors.
He's on house arrest.
Him and Tom Hanks. He's living with Tom Hanks currently.
in the secret
Touching
secret Subway bunker.
children.
That's how they're keeping him alive.
And Oprah's in on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oprah's the main.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
she's the
hey,
devil.
hey, I'm gonna have to censor that now. We can't be saying her. We don't be bringing up the O word. We'll get fucking.
You remember having Snoop?
Alright, I'll call her Pra. We'll be calling her
We're having
Pra
Snoop.
from
Pra.
No, I'm Snoop.
Remember having Snoop when he said something bad about Oprah?
I don't remember.
He got shunned. His son became a gay.
Yeah.
That's why his son
To the
quit,
boulets.
his son quit his like football career to become some like I don't know some clothing designer.
Yeah, because she said something. Oprah said something about Kobe when Kobe died, like something kind of name, or maybe Gail or something, or one of them.
One of them, yeah.
And Kobe and Snoop went off on her, and then like the next day he was like, "I sincerely apologize."
People showed up at his door.
Yeah, exactly. Someone gave him a phone call.
Yeah. Snoop's gangster, but shit, you don't fuck with Oprah.
Yeah, Snoop ever apologized for him?
Ever, yeah.
Oprah has that adrenochrome.
That Monsters Inc. drug.
Yeah, monsters.
Did you guys watch that Godzilla vs. Kong trailer?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
I sent it to you.
Did you really?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
I don't remember you sending it to me.
At first I was like, this disgusts me. But then like, as it was
Kind of fun.
yeah, like the way they look,
Oh,
the
well,
cities
shit,
look and stuff.
Yeah. There's a scene though, it's like a quick flash in the fucking trailer, where there's like a bunch of smoke and you just see some red lights behind it, and like a little glint of metal.
Oh, it's Mechagodzilla.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what he was. That's what he was.
That's exactly what I did. Like that knowing and everything. So I'm hoping that that's the true villain of the movie is Mechagodzilla, and then fucking
The team up.
Kong and Godzilla just tag team fucking Mechagodzilla. That would be
But isn't Mechagodzilla man-made?
yes.
So how is it a villain? Is it made by an evil person?
Well, no, I
It's
think
made by them.
Does it go haywire?
no. Mechagodzilla was supposed to be. I think they lose control of Mechagodzilla and it becomes like it's just destroying the city worse than Godzilla because they built it to keep Godzilla out of the city.
It's foreshadowing the end of the world when AI takes over.
What's happening in 2022?
The movie takes place. Oh god, I hate that shit.
How long was Godzilla running? Like show and
Like the cartoon?
no show,
Well, the movies. Let me see.
but like the Japanese show or whatever.
Oh.
Wasn't it like a show?
No, it was a series of movies first.
Yeah, it was movies.
I thought they had like a
I think they did.
series in like the 80s or whatever.
I remember the shitty cartoon on Fox.
There's
Kids
36
that I hated.
films from 1954 to 2019.
Is there a
It's not
TV show?
very many films.
Let's
That's
see.
a lot of films. 30,
6?
36.
36.
Oh, I didn't hear the 3.
Yeah, fucking feel.
Jaw Feels?
See, Godzilla TV series. There was the Godzilla animated series after that terrible 2001 movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That shit sucked.
But no, there was no actual
Bro, they
Godzilla.
hyped that movie up crazy.
Yeah.
That shit
Godzilla
was
2000?
bad.
Yeah.
It was like all in Burger
Do you,
King.
and it was Taco Bell. Do you remember? It was the
That was puppet.
it had the fucking
Like the shark.
yeah. And then they had, but no, do you remember the Taco Bell commercials when he was trying to catch Godzilla? The Taco Bell Chihuahua? He was doing that.
forgot about that Chihuahua.
Lizard. You don't
I
remember?
love that fucking
You
chihuahua.
want to talk about
Yeah.
Chihuahua?
The Taco Bell Chihuahua. Like, he had like a, it was like
It was
the
cool. Why did they get rid of it?
people got offended.
Why?
It's
Is he a
racist.
dog?
People got offended for like
Chihuahuas aren't always Mexican.
yeah. I bought this up a while
He's like
back.
The Geico gecko.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't really represent the
Australian
because he has a he has a Hispanic accent. All of a sudden, it's racist. It's like no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just he's
I thought it was pretty
It's
racist.
Mexican food.
well. Carlos Mencia used to have that joke about that. Like people got upset about the Taco Bell dog. They saw that dog. Like, why does it look like me? But no, there was the Godzilla commercial. It was like the Taco Bell Chihuahua sitting behind like the combo platter.
Yeah.
And it was just that huge.
They were talking about Mencia and Joe Rogan the other day.
Still?
Yeah, no,
He was on a
doing
podcast with Bobby Lee.
Yeah, he was on a podcast
Oh,
with
really?
Bobby Lee, and then Brendan was on Joe, and he's telling me, he's like, yeah, he was going over his side of the story, and then he was telling him like what he was saying. He's like, oh no, he's lying. He said that's how it. He's like, oh shit. He's like, I sounded sincere and all that shit. He's like, no, that's not even what happened. The guy's crazy.
But like Bobby Lee's one of the guys that Carlos Mencia helped get started.
Yeah.
Him, Brad Brad Williams. There's like a group of little guys that got big right after. Like they all opened for him.
Yeah, I remember Bobby Lee was on. But Bobby Lee was on.
Yeah, he was on Mad
TV.
TV.
He didn't get big because of Mencia.
Yeah, but he didn't really have a. No, he was. But that was before Mad TV.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, Mad TV is old.
Mad TV
I know
was-
it is. I
Mad
remember
TV was before.
Way before.
Before.
But also, Mencia was probably getting big in the local club scene, probably.
No, Mencia was pretty huge.
Yeah, and then
Especially that first season.
no,
I didn't
before,
hear
like,
anything about
before he even
Mencia
made the show.
until the show.
Huh?
So
Yeah, but also you were only 12 and you
Hey,
were going
man,
to comedy
hey, man.
clubs.
12-year-olds, we know. We know, okay? We know our comedy.
I mean, probably in the local circuit, Mencia was probably big. That's probably how he got a show.
Yeah.
Like they didn't just pick a random fucking comedian. Like, oh, you're selling out of clubs.
But he's not even Mexican.
Yeah, he's like Ecuadorian or Peruvian from Middle East somewhere.
He's Ecuadorian and like Hungarian.
Yeah, so,
no, he's
He was saying he was Mexican.
Yeah. Well, he
But
claimed,
that was
he claimed that it was the nightclubs they were calling him because his real name is Ned.
Well, it was
They were calling him
fucking,
Ned the Angry Mexican.
What's her name? Fucking Shore.
Oh yeah, I forget her name.
Fucking Mitzi Shore.
Yeah,
You're Mexican.
Yeah.
Be Mexican.
yeah,
People want.
They
there's
wanna
more
see Mexicans.
Mexicans.
yeah. And that's why he started coming out. He was Ned the Angry
He
Mexican.
actually took her advice and it fucked up. Fucked him in the long run.
Honduras. He's
His
from
name is
Ned. Yeah,
NED?
Ned. Yeah,
NED.
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 His name's not even Carlos.
Well, I figure that a lot of people have
Stage names.
aliases. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, but you would change it from Carlos. You wouldn't pick Carlos.
Well, if you're trying to be an
Like
angry
Emilio
Mexican,
Estevez, or Charlie Sheen.
Emilio Estevez, that's his real name. Charlie
Charlie's
Sheen.
like Carlos Estevez.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's his real name. It's Carlos Estevez.
Yeah.
And then Martin Sheen is I forget.
Martin? No, I'm just kidding. It's really
But he's Estevez as
Yeah,
well.
he's
Yeah.
also
Yeah, Emilio's the only one who
He kept it
his real name.
because he didn't want to use his dad's credibility, which Charlie Sheen gave no fucks.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm gonna use
ride
all
it.
of that. I'm gonna
Your
ride this
coattails all the way to the top.
tiger.
Tiger.
Where'd it go? So Marvel is in talks with bringing back Killmonger.
Wasn't Dad in the movie trailer?
Killmonger.
Michael
Yes.
B. Jordan.
I just don't remember what movie.
He's
Now.
Black Panther.
Hot Shots?
Oh.
No,
Hot Shots?
Hot Shots. No, he that's the movie, but Dad wasn't in that one.
So Michael B. Jordan's gonna
Didn't
come
he,
back
like,
and he's
work
gonna
with
be
him
Black
on-
Panther.
or-
I think, or maybe he did.
Hot Shots? I forgot about that movie. Is that what it's called? Hot Shots?
Yeah,
That
Hot
was a
Shots.
fucking funny
There's
movie.
Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2.
I forgot about that.
Those were good. They were terrible, but they were good.
Yeah, it was stupid funny.
Oh,
You know
shit.
Hot Shots? I could barely remember any scenes from it.
I just remember the one scene I remember. I don't remember if it's from the first one or the second one. There's two scenes that always bothered me. They was or not bothered me. They stick with me.
Wasn't he like shooting a fucking like machine gun for the longest? And
Yeah, he by the time they just show me like he's up to his waist in rounds. But no, he's shooting arrows like that scene in Rambo when he gets the explosive arrows and he's just shooting arrows and he runs out of arrows and he looks around, he grabs a chicken and he like gets a chicken and he fucking and the chicken's it's like it's like a Muppet chicken is all like
What was that movie too?
Enter
no. Oh god.
the Fist.
I think no Kung Pao, yeah.
Yeah,
Kung
It's
Pao.
like Kung Pao, right? Like it's
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like a
spoof on
Yeah,
those Rambo movies.
yeah.
Ah.
Because Kung Pao, that one actually took an actual old school kung fu flick, and then they chopped it up, and then they would film that guy with the guy with the tongue thing,
Yeah.
and they just inserted him into the film,
Really?
and they dubbed over all the audio.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was a stupid funny movie. Like it was
I
stupid.
didn't even want to watch it. I was like, this is.
It was.
But also, I was a kid when that.
What was that? That was the line.
50% of it is like this is terrible, but like some parts are like fucking funny.
Watch out for his song about big butts.
it was like those bad lip reads too, like
Yeah, it's like one of those. Yeah, it's like a movie of bad lip reads.
Yeah.
Shit, I was gonna say. Oh, but the other thing, the other scene in Hot Shots is when remember that chick that his love interest. She has a mole, and they're gonna say goodbye to each other at one point, and she pulls off the mole and puts it on him. It's like, so you could always remember me. And then because the whole movie he has the mole. And then, so that's the origin scene of how he gets the mole. So he pulls it off herself and sticks it on. And I just remember being so grossed out.
it's
like, ew.
It's like all sweaty.
But Michael B. Jordan is possibly returning to play Black Panther.
I knew it.
He's gonna be Black
Wasn't he like in the Fantastic Four and all this other stuff?
Yeah, like Killmonger.
Yeah, he was killing. He was.
And he's dead, right?
Well, he died at the end of it, but what the rumor is that they're gonna he survived somehow, just like how they fucking brought back Bucky. That he survived somehow. They rebuilt him in Wakanda. He rehabilitated, and now he's gonna take the Black Panther title to train Shuri.
Yeah, but can you trust him? Because he was about to take over the fucking world. He was about to militarize every fucking country around him.
But I mean, I can see it working.
Donald Trump took his style of leadership from Killmonger.
It's like, what are the kids watching these days?
I like this guy.
See, he's not racist.
I think Black Panther is a great movie.
Take a lot of inspiration from Black Panther.
This is that's where you talk about that. Fucking Twigs.
Fucking Twigs?
Fucking Twigs, or FKA Twigs, or whatever the fuck her name is.
Oh, yeah. Twigs.
She's back in the... So...
Who's fucking Twigs again?
Or you mean this is a revisit to the Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Well, no, I guess the lawsuit is now in full effect, and now more details are coming out. And apparently she has shit to say about Robert Pattinson now, too.
Okay.
So apparently
she's canceling everybody.
Yeah, apparently he was racist, and sorry.
He was racist.
Yeah,
not anymore. So former racist.
She dealt with racist abuse from him while they were engaged.
She was engaged to him, and he was being racist.
Yeah, and then she talked about with Shia LaBeouf. She felt like it was virtually impossible to leave. That he set rules like that she couldn't make eye contact with other men for more than 5 seconds.
Well, yeah, that's.
And then he had He had a
for
kid.
More than 5 seconds. Is counting.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
That's
kind of a long time.
Right?
5 seconds.
5 seconds is a long time. Yeah.
5 seconds in the eyes.
And then he had a kiss quota. She had to kiss him a certain amount of times a day. Or there'd be.
That just sounds like he's being cute.
It's romantic.
But or what? I
don't know.
She gets beat, or is
it just we're over if you don't do this?
Let me see if I can find it again. Let's see, relentless abuse. Okay, it's not the same article that said it. This one's just talking about fucking Robert Pattinson now.
Or is it like every time she doesn't meet one of those quotas, he cheats on you?
Let me see. Kiss quota. I'll just do that.
Why do you do this?
So, Shia LaBeouf banned her from looking at other men and gave her a quota for kisses.
Wait, they were dating?
They were dating, yeah. I guess they started dating. They met when they were filming Honey Boy.
Oh, is that the younger girl?
Yeah.
She hot?
It's weird. Not really, no. Well, in the movie she's not. I don't know what she looks like in real life, but in the movie she looks gross.
I'll show you a picture of her right now. So being nice to a waiter or being polite to somebody could be seen as me flirting or wanting to engage in some sort of relationship with somebody else. When I'm literally just ordering pasta or being polite.
Well, she shouldn't be fucking ordering.
Right?
Did you just say?
It says, I was told I knew what he was like, and if I loved him, I wouldn't look men in the eyes. And that my reality for good. That was my reality for a good 4 months toward the end of the relationship. She was looking down all the time. Any pleasant interaction could result in a 3-day event of me being berated and kept awake.
Dang. So Shia LaBeouf isn't cool?
I just picture him like just watching every time. Starts falling, just pokes her.
Do it!
Just do it. No dreaming for you. No dreams for you.
That's pretty wild.
So I had a quota which I had to meet, which changed. It was touches or looks or kisses that his previous partner apparently met this number very well.
All right, but if you had a quota, what was the quota?
She said it changed. So I was inadequate compared to his previous partner, and I had to get touches and kisses correct, he said. She claimed that if she did not meet the correct number of kisses, that would make her feel like the worst person. He would make her feel like the worst person ever.
What if she's lying?
He would wake me up in the night accusing me of all sorts of things.
Seems absurd. I don't know. It's a little too absurd.
But see, the thing about it is because Shia LaBeouf is so fucking weird.
Either that or it's just...
That it's possible.
Yeah.
Or absurdly fake.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. It's a fine line on that one.
That's why I just hate people who entertain us. What, entertainers?
So that's
like actors and musicians are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad looking.
Yeah, but
she looks familiar.
Did we talk about it when it first came out about how the media, or was that with Kanye, where it's like, yeah, the media does make you want to seem crazy. They make they make them seem crazy, you know.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're also humans, and we just they're like,
yeah, but
they're all
the
up in
media
their
blows
life.
it out of proportion.
Oh,
they want this famous person to be crazy. Right?
Yeah, of course, because it sells their product.
Yeah, it's like a storyline. Lay down.
Yeah, they're trying to keep people captivated.
Lay down. Yeah.
By
Lay down.
spreading propaganda. Like,
lay down.
Like your dog over here trying to spread her juices everywhere.
Juice wants your thigh, bro. Come on, get over here.
Yeah. Get that.
Remember we talked about.
She's gonna get her period blood all over you.
She has a diaper on.
Yeah, but
those diapers keep holding shit and piss.
Yeah, for humans.
Yeah, that's even worse than.
Yeah, but it like
blood.
how do you know it sits right on the dog's buttocks?
Because I could see it.
Yikes!
It's right on there.
Yikes!
Do you guys remember when we talked about the Sandman series on Netflix?
If those diapers could hold their human shit and piss.
Dang, after she licks her cooter, she's just licking you. Her bloody cooter.
Licking it all.
Oh, it looked like she was licking you.
No, she was just sniffing me.
Oh.
So remember Sandman on Netflix? Comic book series about the Sandman?
And bloody cooters?
And bloody cooters. Well, they've announced the entire... They've announced the cast. And
Michael B. Jordan.
Taron Egerton.
Jared Leto.
Okay.
He has been cast as Constantine.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's a good fit. Because Constantine is a British character.
What show?
Sandman. The Sandman.
I don't know what that is.
It's a comic book series by Neil Gaiman. The same guy that wrote Caroline.
Oh, I remember you talking about
Coraline.
Last fucking time.
A long time ago. It's a great fucking series. It's a really, really good series. Constantine is one of the
characters. So they're remaking it?
They're doing a live action series of it.
Oh.
They're doing from a comic book. They did a...
Animated?
No, they did a... audiobook version of it. And Taron Egerton was actually Constantine. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't Taron Egerton. Who was it? It was, what's his name? The guy that played Professor X.
James
McAvee, yeah. McAvoy? Let me see. Or he might have, let me see the cast.
McAvoy.
No, he was Morpheus. He was the Sandman. So yeah, Taron Egerton was John Constantine in the audiobook. And then Kat Dennings was Death.
So is this the
so we're talking about audiobook.
No. There's a live action TV series.
Is this Constantine?
And they're bringing...
Is
I'm about to get mad.
Why are you talking about
Huh?
Is this a different Constantine, or is this the Constantine?
It's Constantine.
He's from the Sandman series, or what?
No, he's his own thing, but
he's in this?
He's in this as well.
It's a crossover.
It's the same. It's because it's It's like, because he mentioned, this guy also meets Professor, no. Why am I going?
Another
Mr. Glass?
No. Fucking Mr. Freeze.
Batman?
Yeah, he meets a bunch of Batman villains, because he's in the DC universe. He meets a bunch of Batman villains, and so he meets Constantine. And so, but now, because Taron Egerton is in talks, or is going to be playing Constantine in the live-action series, they're talking about doing the Constantine movie again, starring him.
Wow.
Yeah, I would like to see Keanu do it again. I like that movie with Keanu.
I thought they were going to do.
I was going to ask if that was the Constantine you were talking
Yeah, same Constantine.
I thought they were going to do.
It should be Keanu Reeves passes down the torch to Jerry Constantine. And that's Terry.
I thought they were going to do something more with that Constantine.
I thought they were too. Then they did, well, they had the TV series for a while, and I thought that was pretty good, but it just didn't have the ratings. So it was in the Arrowverse, the CW show, and that one, like that, to me, that was one of the better shows out of everything they had done.
But it's that same. They do.
It's
it,
that same. Yeah.
In that same style that they do everything. So
Yeah.
It just feels fucking like just recycled shit. Like,
The thing I like about the Constantine,
even though it's not, it just feels like the same shit because
yeah. Well, see, and this was going to be this one's being done by Netflix. It's for Netflix, by Netflix. It's not the
for
CW.
us, by us.
Yeah, it's not the
Fubu.
It's not a CW series, so it's not going to be that same cookie cutter fucking everything's dark. I mean, it's going to be dark probably because the subject matter, but
No, but I know it's not that same CW fucking WB style.
Yeah, exactly.
They always do.
Death Stranding Extended Edition coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Tight.
Could they possibly extend?
I don't know.
Like, apparently the PC
You're going to be
version,
walking for
there's a bunch of shit on the
7 more hours.
There's a bunch of shit on the PC version that you don't get.
Yeah, and there's going to be extended story content.
There's like cyberpunk shit on the PC version.
No, there's cyberpunk stuff on it like now too.
Oh, there is?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't get the motorcycle.
yeah.
Like
The Kira bike.
Yeah, Kurosaki.
Speaking of cyberpunk, really quick. So, they just added for the PC version. They added mods. So they actually added mod support now.
Okay.
So people have been already modding it. And have you heard about the story?
Yeah, they made a mod where Keanu Reeves was having sex. Right?
Yeah, you can bang Johnny Silverhand.
Oh, you can fuck him. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's actually like there's a screenshot from it.
Okay.
So yeah, you actually get to put hands on him.
But
they banned it.
Banned it. Yeah, they
So,
got rid of it.
They banned it.
They said like you can pretty much do anything you want, but we're probably gonna draw the line at people who are like people with actual faces.
Yeah.
Like real people.
Yeah.
So, if you had dreams of banging Keanu Reeves, that's what the closest you were getting.
Yeah, because it's like everybody else, they don't look like they're like all the voice actors. They don't look like those characters, right? Except for literally Johnny
Keanu.
Silverhand.
Yeah. Johnny Silverhand is Keanu Reeves.
I'm sure Keanu Reeves wouldn't mind.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think he would.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that'd be. I mean, I wouldn't care, but at the same time, I think I wouldn't want to be made aware of it.
I mean,
either.
at that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to know.
I'm sure, like at some level, you would be like, okay, this is getting out of hand. But,
Yeah.
like, at that level, I probably wouldn't care. Like, but if they had like I don't know, if it gets like VR, if it starts getting really detailed, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
all right. This is getting pretty.
This is getting a little too much now. Get rid of that one. PlayStation has put in some more VR patents. So one of them includes the controllers actually warming up or cooling down based on your environment. Same thing with the headset. It's going to have like a fan or a heating element that can possibly just like... So if you're walking into a hot room or like if there's fire around you, the headset will heat up to a point.
It's already hot.
It's for the VR?
For the VR. For
yeah,
VR
that's
too.
not a good idea.
It's already hot. You already sweat to begin with.
Well, they're saying with the controller specifically, but they're saying that possibly in the headset as well.
Yeah, they should do it with the headset.
I think they should put a cooling feature in the headset. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
But they're saying, and then
but not for immersion. It's just because that shit gets sucked.
Yeah. And then the other part is possibly a smell element. But I don't know how they would do that. How they would be able to do that.
So it's 4D. They're going 4D.
Yeah. But how would they be able to do that where it's sustainable? Like you have to buy refill. Like, oh, I can't smell shit. I gotta buy the refill pack for my fucking VR headset. Like, I don't know. And then I feel like
play these games without smelling the fresh cut grass.
And I feel like after a while too, everything would just smell the same. Like, because it was just like...
Dang, what if real life... Dude, fuck that. Because then, like, you're going to walk around thinking you're in a fucking video game and you smell all this shit that you're just playing
like,
for hours.
You know that smell of, like, fresh cut grass or whatever in the morning and, like, it reminds you of football practice? Like,
yeah, like, so it triggers back to something.
Yeah. That's how it's going to be. It's going to be goofy.
Yeah.
This reminds me of playing... Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a smell that triggers me, and I just recently realized it again. The Gillette, I think they call it Cool Blue, whatever that Gillette Cool Blue.
Oh, right, basic training.
Yeah. It just god, like I bought the deodorant, and I was like, I didn't recognize the smell. I was like, I normally buy this green one. I'm gonna buy this blue one this time.
Nope.
And I put it on, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah. I went to barber salons or like that. I was like, I'm just gonna shave with this shitty shit.
Dude, yeah,
fuck Gillette.
I just remember cold, dark, fucking bathrooms.
Yeah, yep. Having to fucking shave your face with cold water.
Fucking cold. Oh god, I was still doing that for a while just because I was like, I need to shave. It's fast and like the skin of my face is just like
metal sinks and all that.
Yeah,
there's like metal sinks and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the smell of like metal sinks and like concrete.
Yeah, it's like I just like right now I just did that and I got a whiff of my own deodorant and it just took me back there again. It's a fucking triggering smell. Anyway, we talked about that. Oh shit! Let's take one more break and we'll be back after a word from our sponsors. What's going on, people? It's Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you. And we're back.
Lost the show.
Wait. You know what? Ever since we moved to Anchor, we haven't. Well,
ever since I started recording the shows, we haven't had an issue.
So, Control just got released. Is being released to next gen consoles, and the developer Remedy had put out a note on the release for the Xbox Series S. It says this is a note. The notes reads only the performance mode is available on Xbox Series S. It is targeting 60 frames per second with no ray tracing at 900p render resolution and 1080p output. Then in bolder letters it said this is a limitation of the hardware, not the game. Mm-hmm. And Xbox got pissed because
I mean I could see why like they'd get pissed about that.
But
they don't say that they can say that about anything.
Yeah, but at the same time, okay, well, so
fucking Cyberpunk could say that too because it probably runs fine on PC.
Yeah, I mean, no, because it's still glitching on PC. It runs better on PC.
For the most part, it runs fine.
But it's still, I mean, they're still having tons of glitches.
Well, why are they still calling
it's still
it
not the
next-gen
game that you fucking want? Even on PC,
the systems
it's
if
the
they're already out.
They're
not, never mind.
But
because games are still put out on the PS4.
It's not
so
completely
technically, right now they're the current gen, and then there's last gen now.
Instead
of it, but right now because it's so new, still saying next gen.
Yeah, it's usually once it's a year old, and it's like okay, current gen.
Yeah.
But they're not the only developers that have been complaining about the Xbox Series S. Everyone's like that game Medium that just came out.
That was pretty much the story even a couple of years before the new consoles came out, they were like, it was always like, oh, PlayStation 5 is very easy to make our games for.
Yeah. And so the thing with the Xbox Series X and S is they're basically making 2 more versions of the game.
Yeah.
Because it won't run to the standards that the X puts out.
Yeah, because you got the whack version and then you got the good version. Good version. So it's like.
I wonder how many units they sold of that whack version compared to the other one.
I don't know.
Let me see.
I assume the whack version sold more.
Really? Because it's cheaper?
Yeah.
Just because it's cheap.
Just because it's cheaper.
And you could satisfy little shit kids like, here's the new Xbox. They don't fucking know it.
I don't know. Maybe not. Because they are sold out just as much as PlayStation. And I would think that they would make more of the original, of the normal one.
Yeah.
Because they're probably making more money per sale on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, so the PS5, so this is opening month. So in November, the PS5 sold 3,368,098 units.
The Series S versus the Series X.
And combined, the Xbox X and Series S sold 1,817,000.
So combined, they equal to PS4 regular?
No, not even.
Or I mean, like they haven't even reached.
No, yeah, they haven't even reached. So they have almost 2 million, and PS5 sold.
But they're all
is that PS5 combined or PS5 disc?
PS5 total.
Total, okay.
But they're both sold out.
They're both sold out, yeah.
So why do they sell significantly less?
I don't know.
They're not able to make as many.
Probably because they didn't project them selling as many as they thought.
Yeah. Well,
that's why PlayStation was like, yeah, we're going to sell a fuck ton of these, so we need to put out a lot more.
And even then, they still apologize
because they were making one every like 20-something minutes or something.
No, but it was one every 20 minutes, and then we talked, and they had like quadrupled it at one point. So it was 4 every 20 minutes. I was like,
quick math.
Quick math.
What's more time?
So it was like one. So they were doing one every 5 minutes. They were putting one out. Like but like when I said quadruple, my brain just like.
What does quadruple mean?
It took me way too long to calculate that in my head.
Searching through your brain's dictionary of what quadruple means.
Seriously. There's gonna be a new Tomb Raider game that's gonna combine the original story of Lara Croft into the current.
Well, it's not just one game. It's they said the following games.
Oh yeah, the following games. But right now,
they're going to try to bridge or connect them to the original games.
Yeah, because it's a 35th anniversary, 25th anniversary.
Kinda.
Yeah, it was like a whole the movie was loosely based where it's like her dad disappears, she goes. The game, this new game does something similar where her dad disappears, she goes after him. It's just this is her early.
The new game, her dad's dead.
And the new game, her dad's dead.
I think so. Yeah, her dad's dead.
Oh yeah, because
they made it look like her dad killed himself.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, it's similar, but yeah. So they're gonna try to make them, because this one is basically how she became the Tomb Raider, and then it's now she's the Tomb Raider.
What was like that? I really like the first game, maybe like play a demo. I think you're like on the Great Wall of China or something.
Yeah, that was for the original Tomb Raider.
And then you like get attacked by White Tiger or something.
Yeah, and you find a T-Rex in there eventually too.
What's a White Tiger doing on the Great Wall of China? Like, dude, he's just here on the wall, like on the stairs,
just hanging out. Yeah.
And then there's like a bear with him.
Yeah, I mean, at one point you find a fucking T-Rex. So
that makes no sense. Even as a kid, I was like, what?
Have you played a Resident Evil?
I didn't expect this.
No, I haven't.
Did you see that they have skins for the original? And
they have triangle boobs?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Both of them, both the games.
I don't know. I played the first one. The first one was Rise of Tomb Raider, right?
What's this new one that came? What's the one for the that was free?
Tomb Raider, because she braids hair.
Tomb Raider.
She just braids hair. She doesn't raid tombs.
So
what's a tomb then?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
It's a race of people.
Oh wait, no. So wait, there's Tomb Raider, then there's Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then the newest one is Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
I think the one that's out is Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's the one that's the second one.
That's the free one.
Yeah.
When did Shadow of the Tomb Raider come out, or has that not come out yet?
Let me see. It says $59.99 on PlayStation.
Is that pre-order though, or is that
pre-order?
Pre-order.
Let me see. No, no. There's even a demo out right now too. PS4. So I don't know.
I don't remember a 13, but
it says 2019. November 2019.
Tomb Raider.
So and then Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm not showing me images. I don't want to see images.
Yeah. So there's skins, and basically you can play the whole game as triangle titties or
that's fucking awesome.
or black tank top to Lara Croft.
Triangle titties.
Triangle titties.
Is that the official name?
That's you know what's funny? Like it's like
skins that says triangle
titties. That's gonna be the name of the episode. No, you know what's funny is I remember I used to see ads in like the video, and everyone wanted it. Was the nude code for Tomb Raider? It's like, what are you gonna see?
They just seem to be little black dots at the tip of the triangle.
There was like everyone wanted nude codes for Tomb Raider. There was always a rumor that there was a nude code in Tomb Raider, and like so you'd play the whole game as naked Lara Croft. And I remember everyone wanted to play that version of the fucking game, and there was even like a game. It was either Game Shark.
Actually a version of it?
No, yeah. But I remember Game Shark. One of their ads, like in the like the.
It's like Bigfoot in GTA 3.
Yeah.
In GTA San Andreas.
We still don't know if it's real.
Yeah.
But there was an ad in a Game Shark, and it was like or it was in one of the video game magazines, like Game Informer or whatever. And it was like Game Shark, get the codes you want, right? And all the ad was like it was like the inside of a pyramid, right? And then there's a green tank top and some brown shorts on the floor, and then like she's walking, so it's like a part of her butt cheek and her butt cab, and so she's walking off screen. Yeah. It's like so, and it was like get the codes you want,
implying that they have that code.
Yeah, implying that there was a nude code that you can get with the Game Shark.
And it didn't have it.
No, as far as I know, it doesn't exist. So. But I'm gonna look it up right now.
I'm sure there's a mod now.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Yeah.
On PC.
Yeah, you're right. That's funny though. Like, what are you gonna see? They're gonna look like candy. Are they got candy corn?
Candy corn.
Flesh colored candy corn. So legendary nude Lara Croft cheat code explained. From Computer and Video Game Informer 1996. It's a full-on article. I'm not going to read the whole article right now.
It gives you the whole history.
The whole history of the nude code.
Video games were invented in.
So yeah, but it says apparently there was never a Tomb Raider nude code. But like it's so like hard to believe because some people are saying it never exists. There are former programmers that say that it was in the game, but
no one found it.
No one found it. There was no actual input for it. You had to have a way to mod it. And then other people are saying that no, it never existed. Like the developers are saying it never existed, but programmers that work for the developers are saying it's in there.
It's a backdoor.
I put it in there myself.
Yeah, right. It's a backdoor.
You just had to change one number. Took your whole shirt off.
So I mean, we would be remiss if we didn't bring up this whole GameStop stock market bullshit.
Something good comes from GameStop.
Yeah, finally. But you know what?
Like something bad is gonna end though. Like they're gonna make some fucking law that's gonna make it worse.
Yeah, there's something bad. I mean, I don't know.
They're gonna get their revenge somehow.
So
the whole billionaire fucks, they're gonna get their revenge somehow.
They're gonna get it somehow. Yeah.
Fuck, it's gonna spill over on all of us.
The dude from Reddit he's all over the fucking news. Where I forget his name right now. It's like I forget what it is. Whatever it is.
It's called
deep fucking
something. Profits or some shit like that.
No, the subreddit itself is Wall Street Bets.
Yeah, Wall Street Bets, but the guy you're talking about.
Stunts. Yeah, it's like it's deep fucking
profits.
No, it's not profits.
It has something to do with money and deep fucking income or some shit like that.
Let me see.
What's that on?
It has something to do with money.
It's his Reddit?
Yeah, that's his username. All right, so I tried to do the whole user/deep fucking, and it just brought me a bunch of Pornhub links. deep fucking videos.
The algorithm.
Deep fucking value. That's his name.
What is it?
Deep fucking value.
Value.
Oh god. But yeah, he's plastered all over everything. You know he's gonna end up dead within the next year or two. Seriously, I mean,
dead, bro.
He committed suicide.
Some 7-Eleven.
But yeah, so right now I forget. So the GameStop stock value has just
skyrocketed.
It's like
it's
like 1,500% or some shit like that, or 3,000. I think it might be up to 3,000.
Last time I saw it was like 1,000.
I think it might be 3,000% now. The last time I saw, because I was talking about like that kid, it was like 3,000% that his fucking increase, and he put in $60 and just sold it for a 3,000% fucking profit. But right now everyone's just holding. That's the whole thing. On Reddit, if you like. I don't even subscribe to Wall Street Bets, and on my fucking homepage, it's fucking
to sell it. So like, the more it goes, it keeps going up more and more.
Yeah,
and they have to get it back because they did it to certain stock.
They did a short. Yeah,
something like short.
Yeah,
stock.
I don't understand. From what I understand is they sell a stock they don't own, and that's what causes it to drop. With the intention
like borrowing it. Like they buy it for indefinite amount of time.
Yeah. With the intent to drop it so they can rebuy it and then. But right now.
Buy it cheaper.
Yeah, but so when they started doing that, all the Redditors went on there and blew the fucking stock up, and now these people.
Now they have to buy it back at the 1,000%.
Yeah.
For whatever it is.
Yeah. And so the last I saw, it's like they lost $70 billion on this thing. Billion with a B. So and there's like all kinds of like there was one I forget the guy's name right now. He's a well-known like Wall Street advisor, and he publicly is like, okay, you guys won, you have the home run, just sell off already. And then like they're like everyone's like no, we're fucking keeping it. They're like that's all you see on Reddit right now. It's just hold, and that's all it is right now.
What did Great Fucking Value say? Did he say hold?
He's saying hold. Everyone's saying fucking hold.
We listen to him. He's our Jon Snow.
But it's funny because they put out on the Wall Street Bets on their subreddit itself, because they've already within the last 7 days they've already reached like 7 million new users.
Oh shit!
Just because it's all in the news and people are thinking I can make money off Wall Street Bets now. But so they have a disclaimer on the top of their subreddit now. It's like if you follow the advice any other advice on this subreddit, you will lose money. Do not follow the advice on this subreddit.
Not like 100%.
Yeah, well, no, the whole subreddit it's all it is. It's like
outrageous shit.
Yeah,
right?
that's why it's called Wall Street Bets. It's like we're just gonna fucking throw our money on this and fucking see what happens.
They just happen to strike gold on that.
Yeah,
on GameStop.
So I mean, and
they're doing with AMC too.
AMC and there's a couple other ones, and then right now, Dogecoin, and then right now, Robinhood is being there's two class action lawsuits filed against them right now because at first they put a freeze on buying GameStop and AMC stock. Like you couldn't buy it at all. You could sell it, but you couldn't buy it.
Yeah.
And then they let you buy it again, but no more than two stocks, two shares.
Yeah.
So if you already own more than 2 shares, you couldn't buy any more. And if you were trying to buy new, you can only buy 2 shares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So but at the same time, they like the day before they put all these like restrictions in, they put like a whole thing on Twitter was like, let the people trade. It was like all like, we're with you guys, and they started losing money. And it's like, oh fuck.
That was the day before.
Yeah. And then they started losing money. And they're like, well, yeah, we're with you guys.
We're not with you anymore. Hey man, that's not cool. You're fucking with us.
Yeah.
Now.
But I mean, it's a form
How
of.
are they losing money for it?
I think something with with the fees or something like that. Like, cause like they don't charge brokerage fees. It's a free service. They make their money by selling your information. That's how they make their money. And it's it's in their disclaimer. Like by signing up, you agree that.
How are they losing money by?
I forget. Like
You're part of the hedge fund.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I understand the stock market at all.
You're a financial advisor. Let me give you a financial lesson. Let me give you a financial advising lesson.
Yeah, I don't understand the stocks at all. I mean, I've purchased stocks, but I'm like, I'm gonna put some money on those things because I see them going up, and then.
Yeah, you're supposed to buy it when it's going down.
Yeah, you're supposed to buy low.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, no, I bought low, but then like I knew they were going. Like I bought Peloton stock like right before the pandemic.
Dude,
yeah,
I did too, and then that's what made me all my money. And
yeah,
it shot up.
It went
but I sold it like too soon, and then it kept going. I was like, oh,
yeah. So I still have it, but it went up and then it went down a bit and then it went up and then it's like.
It's at like 90 something.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like it's like.
But it was at like $45 or something.
Yeah.
Silly. And I saw that and I was like, oh, let me try this out, and then just shot up.
Yeah, I think we bought it. It was like 42 or 45, something like that. Now it's But the thing about like with the stocks, from at least in my experience, it's like a weird like. Cause it's not like okay, I think this thing's gonna win. It's not like a horse race or like a fight. It's like I'm gonna put money in this thing, and it's like okay, I'm gonna keep my money. Keep my money in it. Keep my money in it. Keep my money in it. Fuck! I should have sold it. Or if you sold it,
I guess I'll hold on to it until they go back up.
Or like there was, I forget the guy's name. There was a guy that bought Apple stock in the beginning, like when Apple first came off, and like he sold it for like $400.
Yeah. And
then like the next year that's when they blew up.
Yeah.
And like everyone that had the stock from that point is like multi-billionaires now.
Hating himself.
Yeah. And he sold it for $400. I think he sold it to buy a car or some shit like that.
Dang.
Like a beater. But yeah, that's my experience. I don't know, like, the inner workings of it. I just know numbers go up, I make money. The numbers go down, I lose money. That's
all you need to know.
That's all you know. But like that's like I don't know like this insider trading stuff or the short. I don't know what that short sale is or why Robinhood's losing money. And then I'm not gonna pretend. Sit here and pretend.
I can tell you exactly what's going on.
What's going on?
Lizard people.
But lizard people. But this is the type of.
You make a good point. I forgot about the fucking lizard people.
Chemtrails.
Those lizard people have been under the radar for quite a bit.
But this is a type of activism that actually is gonna like it's affecting the wallet. It's actually hitting somebody and like $70 billion is not. Like, I don't care what company you're... $70 billion, that's a huge fucking chunk for you to lose.
Yeah.
That's
so,
a huge chunk of cash.
Yeah.
We're just destroying the U.S. dollar.
I love it. The best news, like, these last 2 years.
But but there's going to be repercussions. There has to be.
Yeah, they're going to get their revenge, man.
It's going to happen.
There's going to be a day of reckoning.
No, dude, that's why cryptocurrency needs to get
Bitcoin
crazy.
keeps going up higher.
Yeah.
Keeps going
and
that's going to be...
Dogecoin is a new one. I don't know if it's a new one, but that one was...
It was originally made just to be a meme because Doge.
Dude, no, anyone can make any altcoin.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Like, you can make...
I can make my own cryptocurrency?
Yeah. And then if, like, say we started, like, say you're, like, a t-shirt business, you're another business, and then you're another business, but we're all interworking. Like, I use your products, and you use his products, and then he makes t-shirts for all our businesses. But we only do our stuff through cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
And then so we build like our own economy within ourselves.
Yeah.
And then people catch on.
Yeah.
And then that's how like the cryptocurrency world is gonna
it's like a free
work. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which is
it's
I mean
I gave you your barbecues the other day.
Yeah.
You owe me 8 sheep.
Yeah. I mean it's pretty much it's gonna go back to like a barter system, which is great. I love it.
It's a trip that like how intense like that's all you see right now. Like anything I pull up Reddit, that's all I see. I pull up fucking like my fucking just my Chrome browser, that's all I fucking see is GameStop news and all this.
It's been like the only good news in a long ass time.
Yeah. But again, like I said, there's gonna be repercussions and there's gonna be like so
like what if they're doing that to distract all the bills that fucking Homeboy's signing right now? Like the 8 million bills, like
40 fucking executive.
There's probably COVID in our water by now, and we're just drinking.
He's just giving it to everybody. He's like, I solved it. Everyone has it.
Yeah.
But no, the other thing I keep seeing though right now on my feed is remember the Occupy Wall Street protests a few years ago? Right now, like the one thing I keep seeing is it's all the like on Wall Street, New York, and it's like they're all in the upper, like a balcony, and they're all drinking champagne in their suits, and like there's even guys wearing tuxedos, and they're just like sipping champagne, and they're pointing down and laughing at all the fucking protesters, and it's like it's a real like one chick's sipping her champagne and waving to everybody, and just laughing, and it's like really fucked up. Like when you watch it and you think of what's happening now, and it's like holy shit, like it's. I mean, it comes in these waves, so it's gonna. I mean, it's gonna. I mean. It's like a rubber band. There's always a reaction to it. You can only stretch it so far before something happens. And this is a reaction to shit like that, and everything that's been going on. But it's gonna snap back the other way eventually.
Fuck rich people.
Yeah.
Eat a dick.
Eat the rich. But I think on that note, we'll go and wrap this up.
On that note, huh?
Yes, on that specific note.
These are my final thoughts.
What's that?
These are he just goes into a room by himself and just spits out all his thoughts.
He was already a reaction. Yeah. That rubber band.
The views and opinions of Pistol Pete Jr. do not necessarily reflect those of the Real Press Start or the Peter Young Podcast. On that note, we're going to wrap this up. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart, on Twitters at Real Press Start, on Instagram at The Real Press Start. Like us, rate us, review us anywhere you get your podcasts. Share us with your friends. It's real easy. You hit that share button, and you can just send it to people and just spam everybody on your contact list.
Nobody's gonna do that.
No one's gonna do that. But I mean,
you don't even do that with shows you listen to.
I do actually. I'll share, like especially if I listen to a show and like the episode.
You've never once shared a show.
Because I know you're not gonna like the shit I listen to, so I don't send you nothing.
Yeah, but still.
No,
you still send us a bunch of stuff that you still send us a bunch of stuff. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no excuse.
So.
But yeah, see, but okay, a 2-minute video as opposed to an hour-long podcast.
Audiobook.
On that note, game over. No more questions.
What are you talking about?